Okay, the issue at hand is internet web browser filters in public libraries. I've kind of had a little bit of experience with this since I work at a hotel and we have public computers in the lobby and people just come and use them in pretty much in front of everybody that walks through the lobby. And I see people who, even though they know people are like walking around them and there's a lot of people in the lobby and a lot of people around them, they still don't visit the most appropriate websites that you could think of. So I definitely see why public libraries definitely need these filters to keep people from visiting these websites, such as adult content websites and things that are not appropriate for little kids, especially since most of the people who do visit these libraries are kids who should not be exposed to these things. Some of the excuses that people who are against these web browser filters use is, one of them is the abuse of the First Amendment rights to I guess the liberty to visit whatever website you would want to visit. But in reality, I think you should give up that right the minute you step into a public library and you're surrounded by kids and other employees and like other people that are around you in a public library, simply because they didn't choose to see the stuff you're trying to like browse on the internet. So there's no reason why they should be exposed to it, especially when it comes to little kids who definitely shouldn't be exposed to it anyway. So I don't think First Amendment rights should have anything to do with this issue. And another excuse that these people use is that the filters would block content which is appropriate and which they should be able to visit at a public library. But in reality, these filters work very, very well, and they don't block any websites that they shouldn't block. They just block the websites that are inappropriate and that shouldn't be seen or shouldn't be browsed in a public library computer. So, like I said, I just think that these are excuses that they use, and they're exaggerations of things to make people believe that these filters are bad and they're just like they should not be implemented. Also, they talk about the economic side of implementing these filters. Nowadays, technology has gone so far and beyond, and it keeps moving every day. So technology becomes cheaper every day, and internet web browser filters are not very expensive technology. And if they were, I mean, I'm sure there's like programs or ways to be able to fund these for public libraries for low-income neighborhoods. So I don't think that's such a big issue that would stop public libraries from having these web browsers. So I think those parents and children that use public library computers frequently would be most concerned about this issue, along with the adults who also use these computers for personal recreation. And parents of young children would reach out, or they should reach out to governments to pass laws to limit web browsing, while the adult users oppose, since they are the ones who would be constricted. But I mean, as an adult, you should be understanding to those parents who do have children who use these computers, and you should definitely see why there is a need for these filters. So in conclusion, there is not enough of a reason or downside to having these filters. So I don't see why the issue has become so big when it's, for me, I mean, I really think it's something very simple. There should be filters, there should be limits to the use of public library computers for web browsing, and that's it.